Well, good morning. This is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred. Really glad you could join me today out here in the vegetable garden. It's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's going to be a warm one here. You know, our last frost date here in Pennsylvania, Zone 6, was a couple days ago. And so recently I paid a visit to Ray's greenhouse over there in Telford, PA. And so I bought a lot of my warm weather crops. And today I wanted to share some tips and ideas with you on how you can plant classic eggplant in your vegetable garden. And this is what it looks like. So thanks for joining me today out here in the vegetable garden. I'm going to be planting these in my black plastic. It's a 6 mil polyethylene plastic right behind me in my 18-foot by 30-foot raised garden bed, and I amend that with the soil with my composted leaf mulch. And you know, behind every plant tag they do give you some helpful information here. It says classic is a good producer of long tapered fruit. It's disease resistant and it matures in 75 days. And you want to make sure you provide full sun for that, because you know, anything that has a fruit or a root likes a good 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. I always say the more the better. And the fruit size is about 7 to 8 inches. You know, we just love our eggplant here, especially since my wife and I have adopted a plant-based lifestyle. Well, anyhow, I'm going to be planting these right in my garden bed right behind me. So follow me along. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I like using black plastic for my tomatoes and peppers. You know, some of the big reasons is that, of course, it suppresses the weeds, you know, and then it also holds in the soil moisture. I don't have to water these as often. And you know, these also love, these plants, the tomatoes and peppers, eggplant, they love warm feet. And so this black plastic also warms the soil up earlier in the season. And I have a irrigation system that I use under this plastic. These are 1/2-inch conduit, and I drilled 16th-inch holes about 10 inches apart. And then I water, this water comes from my well here at my house. And so the black plastic really works out well. It lasts me anywhere from 3 to 4 years. And I do leave the plastic on over the winter. That way it doesn't wash out, the winter rains and snows doesn't wash out the nutrients in my soil, and plus there's no erosion. But anyhow, and then I cut like a 6 by 6 inch hole here in the plastic, and you know, that way my holes are already here from last year. And you know, I went through and I loosened up the soil under each of these rows, and then I added some of my alfalfa pellets to allow it to give it the plant a slow release fertilizer. And so this market pack of 6 was only $1.60 from Ray's nursery, and so they're very reasonable. I'm just picking off some of the dead leaves along the bottom here. And you know, it's always good to count the plants in your pack to see how many you got. There was only 5 in here, and so it was a 6-pack. But you know, those type of things happen once in a while, but it's another good idea just to count them, make sure you got every plant there. And also it's always good to, you know, pull the plant out of your market pack and inspect the roots. Make sure they're not root bound, you know, that they haven't been in the pack growing that long. And you know, you don't want them root bound. It's going to stress out the plants. So anyhow, I'm just going to simply use my hand. If you've watched my videos, you see I use my hand a lot. It's similar to a trowel, and I don't have to worry about losing it or misplacing it. And my soil is always nice and loose. And so I enjoy using my hands right in the soil, not wearing any gloves. And so I'm simply just going to, I have 5 of these to plant, and so I'm going to water each one as I go along here. Again, something really easy to do. I try to take subscribers through a step-by-step process and make them realize that working out in your garden and growing and planting vegetables is not something that's really not that difficult to do. And also, it wouldn't hurt to fertilize these. And so I have 2 more to go here. But yeah, we just love this eggplant. My daughters love the eggplant too, so it works out nice. I share a lot of my vegetables with my 3 daughters. But anyhow, we have a lot of hot, sunny days coming here in Pennsylvania, and so, you know, this type of weather is just going to be great for the tomatoes and peppers. I have 3 different varieties of peppers I'm going to be planting also in this raised bed here, and also some tomatoes, and so looking forward to having some nice fresh vegetables from the garden. So anyhow, if you have any questions or comments about this video, feel free to leave them in the section below. And you can also visit us at plantsmartliving.com, and there you can learn more about gardening and also how you can reclaim your health by adopting a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. Well, anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful day today. So until next time, this is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred.